So I'm a retired and recovering software engineer. I did it I've been writing code for 40 years. I've been doing it professionally for 30. I'm here to tell you, this stuff is for real. There's a lot of problems with AI. I say this whenever I do it on my show. I've got these disclaimers. Yes, there are a lot of environmental problems with AI. We didn't have to do it that way, but we did. There's a lot of copyright problems and content things with AI. We didn't have to do it that way, but we did. But all that aside, if just strictly from a coding perspective, Gen AI, LLMs, large language models, chatbots, your Claudes, your Geminis, your ChatGPTs, turns out code is just ideal for working in these situations. LLMs training on code is almost perfect. There's always bugs in code. I would have said that for my entire career. We maybe get to the point where that's not true anymore. But before we get there, we're going to be finding a lot of bugs, and that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. Mythos is the latest version of Claude, which is from Anthropic. They did this big song and dance release recently where they said, we've got this new version of Claude. It is so amazingly powerful. It is so unbelievably powerful in coding and finding bugs and exploiting vulnerabilities in software. It is so good, we can't give it to you. So they created this thing called Project Glasswing. And Project Glasswing is this, I don't know, pseudo charity thing where they said, okay, we're going to let the quote unquote good guys have it first. I think there's like 40 different companies that they're giving it access to before they release it to the public. They're running it on a lot of open source projects, which especially a lot of the big ones, which is great. There's a lot of hype behind this. A lot of people are saying, oh, they're going to IPO this year. They're just trying to, get a lot of interest. They are getting a lot of interest. They're making such a big deal out of this. It's all hyperbolic. It's just, it can't be this good. It can't be this dangerous. As a software engineer, in my opinion, and actually it's not just my opinion. There's actually a lot of cybersecurity researchers who share this opinion. This is the real deal. They are finding a lot of bugs. One of the things that they point to is somebody's keeping track of the mean time to exploit, how long it takes before a patch is released, like somebody's fixed a bug. And then the bad guys find people who have not updated their software yet and then exploit it in the wild. Over the last few years, it's come down very, very fast. It's to the point where so far, I think this year, the mean time to exploit is 10 hours. And so that leads to this article. And that is that Mozilla used this tool. They say they found 271 bugs in Firefox. I don't think they're all fixed in here, and I don't think they're all critical bugs. They fixed a lot of them in Firefox 150, which just came out. At some point soon, I don't think they've said when, they will eventually release this. But even if this particular version of Claude is not as good as they say it is, the next one will be. But if it's not them, it's going to be ChatGPT's. They've got a cyber version out now that they think is about as good. This is real, and we need to be taking advantage of it now. Steve Gibson on Security Now likened this to the Y2K thing. Turns out back then it ended up being a nothing burger because we had enough notice and we worked ahead enough that when it actually happened, nothing really happened because all the software had been fixed and we're all good. When I don't think this is going to be like that at all. There's a lot of existing software out there that's not being updated on devices that are no longer supported. People are not going to be on top of this stuff. And so for all of that software that is already out there and vulnerable, even if all these companies do get privileged access to this tool ahead of time and fix these things ahead of time, those updates are not going to be put on everywhere right away. The kind of advice I'm giving is the advice that we've always been giving, but it's more urgent. Get your old unsupported devices off the internet. Make sure that you don't have holes in your firewall. You can use tools like Shields Up and Shodan to find those kind of things. If you've got software that needs to be updated, get it updated. If you got old accounts or old data setting out there, reduce that as much as you can now. While I am not hyperbolic. If you follow me at all, I am not a chicken little sky is falling kind of guy. And I think there's also a lot of upside too. Like I think this Project Glasswing, for all the hype and everything, I think it's still a good idea that we're doing it. Once we build these tools into our software development process, we are going to be shipping much, much cleaner code with a lot fewer security vulnerabilities. That day when it comes will be good. Until then, we have a lot of software that exists already out there that is not going to get patched, that is at least not quickly, and it's going to be vulnerable to these things. I think both things are true. I think there's a lot of hype. I also think these things really are that good.